Hello, everybody. Welcome to Action 30. Action 30. Wow. We're starting off with a tongue twister. I don't know how that happened. Just kind of rolled off the tongue. Hey, I see words and pictures in the chat. And Bush McFadden's. Yeah, this movie does rock, man. So we are watching 3,000 Miles to Graceland. Is an action-packed film with starring Kurt Russell and Kevin Costner, and that Christian Slater guy. It also has Kevin Pollak, David Arquette, John Lovitz, Courtney Cox. This has a runtime of 2 hours, 5 minutes. So yeah, they're basically posting Elvis impressions. 5 thieves enter the Rivera Casino, Las Vegas, with guitar cases full of guns and stage a devastating robbery. And then, well, it gets all hell breaks loose, and the fuzz is on the way and everything. It's a great underrated film from 2001. We do hope you'll join us. We can't actually show these, sadly, because we're no major network and we don't have the rights to show them. So we have our affiliate link in the screening room pinned at the top. Go there. If you have anything to say, delete the scenes.
Other than the fact that I'm apparently a new member.
Yeah.
I didn't even touch it, but apparently I'm remembering something. And
well, that probably when it renews when you're
okay.
Yeah. It's just
it's
a renewal.
I am back.
It's a new member.
I left. Wait. Anywho, congrats, member Barry. Yeah. So yeah. Okay. 3,000 Miles to Graceland and Hello of Left Chick Productions. I also have a FKHC 2005 in my chat, aka Tim. All right. Yes. The movie is 3,000 Miles to Graceland. And this was a movie that when I first saw it, I was kind of mixed on it. To be honest. This was a movie that the critics kind of went after at the time. I think that's kind of unfounded, but I'm going to look at it today through new eyes. I have seen this movie one time previous. That was it. And I'm looking through it through new eyes. And this is almost going to be kind of, I'm just going to put it that way. I'm looking through this movie through new eyes. And
yes, Ice-T's in it.
Yes.
And
pretty interesting character he plays too. This is one of those movies I'm not sure Ice-T knows he's in. And we'll talk about that when we get to it. This has yes, Howie Long is in it. Paul Anka is in this movie. This is one of those movies where everybody is somebody, even the smaller parts. So there are actors in this that can headline their own film, and they're in maybe one scene with one line and they're out. So yeah.
I basically chose this one because the last one we did was True Romance, and it had Val Kilmer playing supposedly Elvis, and that's so I was like, yeah, we should probably do this. He should have been in this one, or at least a cameo. That would have been cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, we have Christian Slater in both movies,
Hmm.
and of course, Kurt Russell actually played Elvis in a movie that was
Hmm.
directed by John Carpenter. That was a made-for-TV film. And of course, he also knew Elvis and actually did a film with him called "It Happened at the State Fair." Um, yeah, a lot of people in this film actually connected in life to Elvis. So, and
Yeah.
hello to Lady V.
What's up, Lady V? All right. Head
Idea
on
for
over to
watching.
this.
Yeah.
Heading over to the screening room, and we're gonna get this show underway.
Hmm.
There's the screening room. Follow us over if you don't have your own physical copy, and we'll get this show started. All
The
right.
link is at the top of both chats.
Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, go.
Franchise pictures. Um, yes, what a weird opening. Yeah, the rest of the movie is not like this. Um, Idea for action theater: Ballistic X versus Sever. Um, Only if I am allowed to riff it, because that movie is god awful and makes no sense. That's an Easter egg right there. In the movie that Kurt Russell's in with Elvis, he kicks him in the shin like that. Of course, here we get our protagonist, Murphy, played by Kevin Costner. And the rest of our gang here, David Arquette, Christian Slater, Bokeem Woodbine.
Oh boy.
And hello, Taylor Swift, greater than Disney Star Wars.
What's up,
Good to
Taylor
see you.
Swift?
Good to see you. Mhm.
Kevin Costner really does play a good bad guy in this film.
Hmm. Here we go. Wallet. There will be no more of this wallet business. Yeah, Bush. And the sad thing about it is they seem to all feel they have to do it. Me, I'd rather just age gracefully.
How's the volume for you guys?
Hmm?
The volume on the film.
Oh, it's fine on my end.
Huh. It sounds, it's coming through my headphones like a faint whisper.
Yeah, everybody in the chat who's oh, hello, following along with us. Sorry, everybody's following along with us. If there's any sound issues with the film, any buffering, anything like that, let us know so we can get it worked out. I can't always tell because it's Cosme and it tends to buffer a lot on my end anyway, so I'm not really a good judge of it, but
Can you hear me? I think I fixed my problem.
you're breaking up there, Bill.
Okay, how about now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you're still breaking up. Euro body.
Okay, how about now? Sound
All right,
better?
you're back. Yeah.
Okay. They got Priscilla's too.
Hmm. Mhm.
I think Russell makes a better Elvis. Well, he did play Elvis once, and
Yeah.
I think TV movie.
Yes, he did. A TV movie that was directed by John Carpenter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Now we're getting down to the nitty gritty. We're getting to our heist.
Oh shit! That's the counting room. That's where all the money is. Our timestamp is 23:15. 23:15 for the site. That is true, Boosh. Oh no, not the little Elvis. Homeboy's just going crazy. Here's Howie Long. Nobody asked you, Brady. He just throw him out. He just throw him out. Yeah, the kid wants to grow up be a cowboy.
You can make a hang glider out of any three items, um, as is referenced for anybody who has ever seen a Tour de Fighting Eagle.
No. No.
Which means the rest of you better have an exit strategy. Who died and made you, Mr. Pink?
I like how it makes fun of his sideburns. All right, we're at 46.56.
Mhm. Who died and made you nice guy, Eddie?
I forgot Thomas Hayden
Yep.
Church is in.
Yep. These are our detectives.
Yeah.
Thomas Hayden Church, Kevin Pollak.
Right, Boosh. Lady B. Flamage.
Sweetheart, do you know what El Rey is? Do you know where I'm going? Oh, wait. Shit. No. Wrong movie.
Yeah. Go get your bubble gum. Yes, she does. She's a redhead. Now that's leaving the gas station in style.
We now return to Zabriskie Point, already in progress. Getting closer.
Ew, ew. She's a bad girl. You are whatever you are. I think it's safe to say that this has got a really good soundtrack. Don't trust her. Kid, you're too young to be having this conversation. Oh, She's got balls, doesn't she? Let's see.
It's not just a dog boost. There's a lot of stuff in this movie that's random as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Um, Namely, this scene here, which I like to call suicide by suspect.
Well, the lawman just, yep, he wants to be the lawman. How many times do you have to kill him?
Pretty much, yeah.
Poor Kurt Russell. He's got to deal with his mom and this stupid kid. Damn it. John Levis couldn't kill a rabbit. He ain't lying. He ain't lying either. No, he ain't gonna kill you. No, I don't think so. Words and pictures. What do you think? Delete scenes.
It depends on what channel you go to. Hmm.
What do you think? Where do you think Egypt is? Did she just have a dumb blonde moment? Inquiring minds may want to know.
Allegedly. Mhm. Elvises have been harmed physically, emotionally in the making of this film. Unfortunately, some died. Yeah.
That's a good one. Words.
Hey.
Huh? They're both getting pinched for stolen cars. Yeah. It was at that moment he realized he fucked up. Yep. Except for it didn't take. Well, you just missed Curtis. Curtis went off to work. Later, Curtis. Good day. 2 years for shoplifting. They don't play in fucking Boise, Idaho. How did the police department not search the trunk?
A relative stranger? Um,
Oh, my red Cadillac.
she was a good ship. Just tell me it was a fiberglass replica. Roll credits. You two and back. Move along. You're just extras. Don't get more screen time.
Yeah.
Don't try to psychoanalyze me, lady. Okay.
Maybe they're giving homage to two great recording stars, old Blue Eyes and Elvis at the same time. Who knows? Somebody in this movie's got brown eyes. What's up, Curtis? Hey, old Cody guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're right, Bruce.
Yeah, this one thing is for sure, this is a movie that would not get made now. Consarn it, we have been hornswoggled. Kinda, sorta, randomly kind of a way, yeah. Well, Bush is kind of the problem. Now, the guy playing the uniform cop there is also in X versus Sever. It's got brought up in the chat earlier.
He is a recognizable guy.
Yeah, he's been in a lot of stuff. Yeah.
Hamilton.
Nice. Yes. Well, I am missing dinner. Yeah, fuck it, why not? Or words to that effect. Fucking CGI scorpion.
Bye bye, Howie. Gotta admit, that's pretty badass.
Everybody is not okay.
He wouldn't go alive. Who's that? Curtis? Good one, Curtis. Anybody see my ambulance?
No, no, no. You were not in ambulance. That was Jake Gyllenhaal. I think. I don't know. I didn't see it.
Yeah. Lucky you didn't get shot in the head.
And here's our music video ending.
Yeah. They get the whole cast back. I think that's Kurt Russell actually singing. Don't quote me on that. All right. There you have it. 3,000 miles to Graceland. I think we should consult the scrolls. Shall we consult the scrolls?
Working on that right now. Hold on.
Ah, man, I give you one job. You don't even have the scrolls ready. How dare you? Yeah,
All
I
right.
mentioned it was a fun.
All right, you shall consult the scrolls. 3,000 Miles to Graceland, released in theaters February 23rd, 2001. At a $62 million budget and grossed worldwide under 19 million. Yeah.
It was a flop. It was a flop.
Yeah. And yes, unfortunately, yes, it was.
It was dead on arrival.
Anyway, let's see, moving on. Okay. Details. Let me see.
Elvis ain't dead. He's just on vacation. Yes, they do. Ninja Scroll.
All right. 3,000 Miles to Graceland was nominated for 5 Razzie Awards. Worst Picture, Worst Screenplay, Worst On-Screen Couple, Kurt Russell and either Kevin Costner or Courtney Cox. Worst Actor, Kevin Costner, and Worst Supporting Actress, Courtney Cox. I've
seen worse films.
I am not a personal fan of this movie. It's extremely scattershot, but it's not Razzie bad, guys. Come on.
No. This is a solid 3. Solid 3 out of 10.
It was also nominated for 4 awards at something called the Stinkers Bad Movie Awards, which I've never heard of. Courtney Cox was nominated at the Teen Choice Awards for Best Hissy Fit. This apparently is a fucking category. And the World Stunt Awards. 3 World Stunt Award nominations. Best Stunt by a Stunt Woman. Corey Glass for van chase with a car through the amusement park. Car hits the cement barrier on one side with the van on the other side. The car and the van keep hitting each other until the van T-bones the car. This is no bullshit. IMDb is actually saying all of this. Okay. Nominated Best Stunt Coordinator and or Second Unit Director for the final battle scene. And Best Driving. Corey Glass and Norman Newell for van chase with a car through an amusement park. The car hits the cement barrier on one side with the van on the other side. The car and the van keep hitting each other until the van T-bones the car. I swear, this is IMDb attempting to be funny. All right. There are 10 filming locations. El Dorado Canyon, Nevada. 2400 Court Motel, 2400 Kingsway, Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. Architectural Antiques, 2403 Main Street, Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. Las Vegas, Nevada. Memphis, Tennessee. Mount Vernon, Washington. Nelson's Landing, Nevada. Richmond, British Columbia, Canada for the diner scene. Seattle, Washington. And, of course, Vancouver, British Columbia.
Mm-hmm.
The filming dates were between March 13th, 2000 and May 16th. All right. There are 43 trivia items. Obviously, we are not going to go through all of them now unless they are super short.
No.
Okay. Because I was able to read the ones on our last show because all of those were super short. All right. Kurt Russell made one of his early screen appearances in the Elvis Presley movie It Happened at the World's Fair, and later played Elvis in a television movie directed by John Carpenter. He also did the voice of the young Elvis in Forrest Gump.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
When the filmmaker Kurt Russell disagreed about the way the film should feel, the studio let both stars edit their own versions, which were then shown to test audiences. Russell's cut was more comedy-oriented and focused on his character's relationship with Sybil, while Costner's was more action-oriented. And that, my friends, is why you do not let the actors edit the freaking film. Because then you get something that's essentially a rough cut of both, and your film flops. All right, the plates on the red caddy read 3K MTG. I get it. All right. During filming in Vancouver, Kurt Russell visited the nearby set of Stargate SG-1 and met the cast. Russell starred as Colonel Jack O'Neill in the original Stargate. His role was adopted by Richard Dean Anderson in the spin-off series, and the character's name was changed slightly. It's 2 L's instead of the 1 that was in the original film. Why did they do that? I don't know. Ask the producers of Stargate SG-1. All right. Throughout the movie, Kurt Russell's character is seen wearing a necklace. The necklace is TCB with a lightning bolt. TCB stands for taking care of business, and the lightning bolt stands for Flash. Taking care of business in the Flash was Elvis's slogan. He had similar necklaces made and gave them to his inner crowd. This was the film debut of Kelly Carlson, who, of course, went on to be on the Nip Tuck TV series, Starship Troopers 2, The Marine, and a number of other films and television. The album that Michael autographs in the elevator is, in fact, the soundtrack to What Happened at the World's Fair, the movie where Kurt Russell kicked Elvis in the shins.
Wow.
Despite the fact that this was filmed in Super 35, filmed in Panavision is listed in the end credits. The gas station that explodes is at El Dorado Canyon, approximately 55 miles from Las Vegas, and the site of a now unused gold mine. The plane used as a canopy over the pumps is an original 1960s vintage Grumman OV-1 Mohawk attack aircraft, and is still there at the side of the road as of August 2013. The gold mine is a tourist attraction.
Wow. Neato.
Let's see if we can't get to a few more here. Okay. At the beginning, when Michael catches Jesse stealing from his car, Jesse kicks Michael in the shin, just as Kurt Russell did. We know this. Okay, moving on. Kurt Russell and Kevin Costner both played Wyatt Earp. Co-star Thomas Hayden Church also appeared in Tombstone. The head of the studio behind the picture, Eli Samaha, was successfully sued by his German finance partner, Barry Barris, in 2004 for fraudulently padding the budgets of the films he was producing. Barris's company, Entertainment, spelled with an I, was paying a percentage for the films based on the budgets. It is believed, due to Samaha's deception, that Barris may have paid $100 million more than he had to. The lawsuit ended up causing the closure of franchise pictures. Christian Slater and Howie Long previously appeared together in Broken Arrow, 1996, a movie that I would like to throw in as being a future episode.
Broken Arrow? Yeah.
Broken Arrow, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see, moving on. A lot of this is stuff we know already. Christian Slater co-stars with David Arquette in his film. Slater previously co-starred with Arquette's sister Patricia Arquette in True Romance. He also had an Elvis Presley obsession in that film. Okay, the Nevada Sheriff's revolver is a Ruger Vaquero chambered in .45 long Colt. The front sight has been filed off for a faster draw, a common practice amongst quick draw shooters. A description by Radio Times when this film was shown on Sky TV was an uneasy mix of crime thriller and comedy about a gang of Elvis Presley impersonators who attempt to rob a casino during a convention. Right. Paul Anka, who plays the casino boss, was a writer for Frank Sinatra. He wrote Sinatra's theme song, My Way. It was also a favorite of Elvis's during his concerts. Hamilton uses a P-90 machine gun in the gunfight. This is the main weapon used on Stargate SG-1. The helicopter used to escape from the casino robbery bears the fictional FAA registration N911VR, which is in reference to the emergency phone number 911. The VR refers to Vegas robbery.
Oh, neato.
Sybil Sun's name of Jesse is a reference to Elvis's twin brother, who died shortly after being born. Although the girl's name from the gas station is never mentioned in the film, in the credits, she's listed as Megan. The Eats building, with the rooms where they are staying in, was once upon a time a real business in Sloan, Nevada, just south of the Vegas Strip on the old LA highway that runs alongside I-15. It's long gone now and long closed when they filmed there, but just south of the CMEX and Vegas Speed properties, I believe it may have been the Sloan service station back in the old days. Okay. I have no idea what the hell you just said there, but moving on. Murphy's car is a 1959 Cadillac Coupe de Ville. All right. Going into spoiler section here. They're second guessing me on the body count here. I counted 47. According to IMDb, the body count is actually 44, nearly all of whom are killed by Murphy. Yes. Many scenes were edited due to the extreme violence. The scene in which a security guard is killed by way of a shotgun was originally bloodier. The scene featured a closer shot of the guard being shot and the blood spraying from his back. The scene where Hansen is shot in the leg was originally bloodier. Instead of the quick shot of the leg being shot, there is a shot. Too many. You're saying shot too many times here. There is a shot of blood spraying from his wound quickly and violently. The scene where the state trooper is shot by Murphy is also extended. The additional shot featured a bullet actually hitting the trooper and his back exploding in blood. Yeah. All right. I'll do a couple of more of these, then we'll move on.
All right.
Murphy confronts the authorities for the final shootout and certain death. Elvis's version of the song "My Way" plays. The song was originally Frank Sinatra. We said that. Earlier in the film, Murphy's offended by Gus saying the king is down during a hypothetical fight with Frank Sinatra. When Michael is on his boat, he picks up a gold record, which could imply Elvis left him the boat. He also says he never met his father. All right, I'll do just one more here, and then we'll close it out. Prior to the film's opening, Warner Brothers released a series of animated prequels voiced by the Elvis impersonators from the movie. The Road to Graceland prequels marked the first time a major film's cast members contributed their talents to the creation of an original internet content for a film website. The animated shorts also revealed that Michael Zane, Kurt Russell's character, was in fact the other man whose DNA test as Elvis Presley's son proved inconclusive. All right. I'm going to cut it off there. And for anybody interested in trivia, please go over to IMDb and check it out. Oh, one thing that I did notice from the credits, the director of the film is a fellow by the name of Damien Lichtenstein. He plays the shoplifter who gets 2 years for shoplifting in the court scene. All right. So that is it. I am now closing out the scrolls.
Good. Now we could talk about what we're going to play for next week. I was thinking, but Lady V said she doesn't like Kurt Russell. I was thinking Big Trouble Little China. She doesn't like Kurt Russell. So we'll maybe save that one for another day.
Okay.
Then I was thinking Akira, the animated feature.
Huh?
Or I was also thinking The Beekeeper. I have that one. Or we can do Harrison Ford in The Fugitive. I don't know how to
do The Fugitive already?
No, we haven't done The Fugitive.
Okay, which show was I in where we did The Fugitive?
Well, that wasn't here. I haven't done it here on my channel.
Okay.
That was somebody else's.
All righty.
That was somebody else's. Not here. We haven't done it here. How was it? Recent?
Yeah, very recent.
Oh.
Anywho, okay. Hey, in any case, it's a good movie. I don't mind revisiting it. So, either way.
What would you guys like? How do the movies I mentioned?
Okay, folks. In my chat, I am going to throw up a quick poll. What should be next week's movie? What would you like to see next week? I will say.
Yeah. And we're totally open to suggestion here, folks.
All
we
right.
can do it.
And the choices are Akira, the classic anime.
Mm-hmm.
The Beekeeper with Jason Statham from earlier this year, or The Fugitive. Of course, the classic Academy Award-winning Harrison Ford film. So the poll is up.
Ooh, it's 50-50 there. 30. Oh.
Ah, now we're tied again. Just FYI, I am fine with whatever movie is chosen. So they're all good. So please feel free to break the tie. All right.
Wow. It's a deadlock. We got 3 votes.
Deadlock.
We got 3 votes.
Up 4 votes.
Oh.
Okay, moving on up here.
Beekeeper's out in the lead.
All righty. So while we let everybody vote, Bill, what do you have coming up?
I'm gonna do some kung fu theater come Friday. That's right. Oh wait. I can't do it this week. I forgot I was going to the show with Nina to go see Arthur.
Yes.
So I'll have to push kung fu theater back to next week.
Right on.
Unless I do it, yeah.
And you and the lovely boss lady, Nina Green, you're going to Arthur the King.
Arthur and the King, yeah.
Yeah, a film that I reviewed back after seeing it from an advanced screening. So everybody, please go over to my channel, check out the review.
Yes.
All right. Now, I also want to remind everybody, Bill and I are going to be right back here Easter Sunday, and we are going to be watching Broken Trail.
Broken Trail. Yep.
Emmy-winning film with Robert Duvall and Thomas Hayden Church.
It's a long one, but it moves fast.
It moves pretty fast. So join us and check it out. That'll be at 4 p.m. Eastern.
Indeed. Looks like we have the winner. Beekeeper looks like the winner.
Yep, it looks like Beekeeper's jumped ahead here. All righty. I also want to make a little programming note. My weekend update show is being pushed back a couple of hours. I'm going to start it early. It's usually 11:30. Tonight it will be at 9 p.m. because I am making room for a special Thursday Things over on Netter's Network. Her guest host will be Tom Connors from Midnight's Edge. And this episode is going to be a watch party of the Spice Diver edit of David Lynch's Dune. That's going to be starting at 10 p.m. So I'll be in the chat. So join me for that. Cheating at SA by Gertie Robot. Yes. All right.
And yes, there will be karaoke on Saturday night,
Mhm.
right here, this channel. And then, of course, Western Cinema with Broken Trail on Sunday, Easter Sunday.
And all right. Unless something changes here in the next minute or two, it looks like we're going to be going with the Beekeeper.
Yes.
All right.
Fine new film from this.
Mhm.
Yeah. That one got out this year, right? Or was it last year?
Oh, that was this year.
I think it was this year. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Robert Duvall and Thomas Hayden Church, who we saw here, is the marshal there. Always good to see you, Spicy Peach. All right. I guess you can close that poll
We'll
up.
close that out. All right. The Beekeeper.
Since we got our
is
winner.
the movie we're going to be going with.
Oh, okay. Curtis Shelby's going to go live just before Netters.
Ah, cool.
Right on. Right on.
Right on.
Well, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for being here this afternoon, this evening. This is always a fun stream, you know. The whole idea of this came from was like, what if I do when I ran my theater without actually running a movie theater? Well, this is what it is. I just play random films and you get them for free. You get them for free. Sometimes we can actually show them here on YouTube, providing they're public domain. But most of the times, because copyright, we cannot. So we have to have the secondary link. And I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. It really means a lot. Oh. With that, I'll say my parting words. Be excellent to each other and always party on. And we'll always see you on the next one. And back to my pal, deleted scenes.
All right. I would like also to thank each and every one of you for being here, both in Bill's chat and in mine. Lady V, Spicy Peach, Curtis Shelby, Connie Cleary, Boosh McFadden, Words and Pictures. Let's see that I leave anyone out here. Let me scroll up here real fast. FKHC 2005, also known as Tim. Connie Cleary, Fluff Chick Productions. Some deleted something. I don't. He's okay, I guess. All right.
You're welcome. Inspired. Curtis Shelby is inspired to sing some Elvis. Right on.
Right on. Okay. All righty. So.
Thank you, Curtis.
Thank you, Curtis. All right. So I want to thank everybody who watches the replay. I do want to remind you that you will need your own personal copy or other ways that you can watch the movie. 3,000 Miles to Graceland is available for free on YouTube. Search it out. It's there. It's how I was able to watch it today without having, because I had a bit of buffering on my end of things. So I was able to find it on YouTube and be able to properly watch the film.
Yeah, there are quite a bit of films. If you just look, that are free.
If you look, you can find them. Yeah.
Oh, you're welcome. Words and pictures. I'm gonna get better what I do and improve and bring you more quality, good stuff. Good times.
And of
Thank
course,
you so much for words and pictures.
Yes, and thank everybody who is lurking in the background. There's always one or two. That's perfectly fine. You don't have to engage with the chat, just as long as you enjoy the show. Please don't forget to leave a like, share out the stream, and if you are new to Bill's channel or mine, please subscribe.
Yes. Don't forget to leave comments.
Yes.
The algorithm really likes comments.
All right. The film next week, voted by our chat, will be David Ayer's The Beekeeper, starring Jason Statham. All right. So from HQ, in our second home office in Arizona, all points north, south, east, and west, and beyond. As Eric 13 would say, watch more fucking film. Good night. Take care. Stay strong, because this is how we win.
Later, folks. See you later. Good night.